Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. So in today's video, it's going to be my favorite products of the whole year of 2024. So let's just get right into the video and let's get started. Okay, so the first category that I'm going to start off with is primer. So the first primer that I want to talk about is from Refi, and it's the Glow and Sculpt primer. This is how it looks. And the reason why I love this primer is because if you do want a glowy foundation, you do have to apply a glowy primer. So it does give a nice, beautiful glow before you actually apply the foundation. So it is a very, very beautiful primer to use for your foundation. Another one that I want to show is, I don't know if it's a primer, but I don't know if it's supposed to be a primer actually, but I do use it as a primer for myself, and it is the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter, and I have the shade 1. This product, I use it as a primer. It gives a very beautiful glow to the skin. And I feel like it is a little bit thick. If you don't want to apply any foundation or anything, you could just leave this product on, apply the rest of your makeup after you apply this product. But I mean, you could use another foundation on top of this, but it is a thick formula, so I feel like it does cover a little bit of, makes your skin look more glowy and a little bit more covered, even, I guess. So I do use it as a primer, but I do use a very thin foundation or skin tint or whatever on top of this. Okay, so the next thing, now I'm going to move on to foundations. So the foundation that I want to show is actually a stick foundation. It is another Dior product, this one right here. So this formula from this foundation stick, it is a very thin skin-like foundation. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is a very thick product that you could use with this foundation because it's a very thin formula, and you could use both of them together. And the formula from this foundation, I feel like it's a soft matte foundation formula. So I did apply this before just to give me a little bit of glow to my skin before I applied this foundation. Okay, so anyways, I'm just trying to explain. Okay, so anyways, I love this foundation because, like I said, it is a very skin like foundation, very thin formula, and just very beautiful on the skin. I don't really like matte foundations, but like I said, I would apply something glowy or prep my skin very well before I apply a soft matte foundation. Apply this after. But yeah, it's a very beautiful formula, skin like, but doesn't look heavy, does not look cakey, doesn't look anything like that. So everybody is loving this foundation, and it is because of that, because it's just so beautiful formula. So I really love this foundation stick from Dior. Okay, so now moving on to another foundation. It's from House Labs. I love this foundation, and I do have the shade 160 Light Neutral. This foundation is a very glowy, dewy foundation. I feel like it does make my skin look so pretty, plump, and hydrated, and just very youthful in my opinion. So that is the reason why I love this foundation. Very beautiful, and what else can I say? Just gorgeous on the skin and on the face. So another one, I do have a lot of foundations that I've been loving so much. Okay, so another one that I have is from Prada. This one right here. Okay, so this one, the formula, it is similar to the Dior one because these two are both like a soft matte finish, but they just both look so gorgeous on the skin. They do not emphasize this like the texture on your skin or dry more your skin, or it doesn't look dry. So they are very beautiful on the skin. They don't make your skin look much more drier than when your skin is, you know? So these two are the same formula and very beautiful. I just feel like this one's a little bit more like heavy than this one because this one's like a more lightweight formula in my opinion. Okay, so the last foundation that I'm actually going to talk about is from, sorry, I still have it in my box, this Patrick Ta foundation right here, and I have the shade Tan Neutral. Okay, so I feel like this one is similar to the House Labs because they both are dewy, glowy foundations. But I feel like the House Labs is just a little tiny bit more heavier. And this one is a very thin formula in my opinion and just a very glowy foundation. I don't know, it's just, for me, I feel like it's just a very beautiful foundation also. So out of all of these foundations, all of them, I feel like they are all just perfect for me. Some are matte, but I feel like if they don't dry up my skin or anything, so I'm not usually a matte girl, you know, for my foundations, but if you do prep your skin good before you apply your foundation, it would look good, you know. Okay, so those are all of my foundations that I'm going to be talking about. And I do keep this one on my box because it is very fingerprinty and I am very, like, I like to keep my makeup very clean, you know. So I just keep it like that. So the next thing that I want to move on to is, let's see, bronzers. And I do only have two bronzers that I'm going to show you guys today. And the first one that I'm going to show is my Valentino bronzer. So this bronzer is the shade Universal, I think. The formula in this bronzer is just amazing, you guys. Amazing. It's buttery, silky, everything. It's just one of a kind, in my opinion. And the color is just perfect for me. It doesn't look too glowy on the skin once you start applying it. It's not very glowy, but it doesn't make your face look flat or anything like that. So it is a very beautiful formula and a very hydrating, glowy bronzer in my opinion. Okay, so the next one that I want to talk about is this Victoria Beckham bronzer. So this is nothing similar to the Valentino bronzer. This is way more pigmented and you just have to be very light-handed and very careful with this bronzer because if you apply too much, it's gonna be very pigmented on your face. Yeah, it's you have to be very careful with it. But if you do know how to apply it on your skin, on your face, it looks just very beautiful. I love how it makes my makeup look, my bronzer, like when I apply it, it looks just very beautiful in my skin. So I really love this one. Just that the formula is not the same as the Valentino. I feel like this one's more drying and a little bit more rougher. Like if you like touch it with your finger, it's gonna feel rough. Okay, so now I want to move in to face palettes. Let's start with this Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow and Sunkissed Powder face palette. And this is in the shade Light Coral. I do have a couple of these. Just overall, from the formula and everything, it's a very beautiful face palettes in my opinion. very beautiful because you do have overall everything in here. You do have a blush, bronzer, and highlighter, and the formula in this palette is just outstanding in my opinion. The tone in all of these bronzers, this one here especially, is like a very beautiful tone. It's not too orange or too gray or anything like that, so it's just a very beautiful bronzer for me. Also, the blush is very gorgeous. It's like a corally color, and just highlighter too is just very soft and glowy and very beautiful. So I really love these face palettes from Chanel. They did an outstanding job in my opinion. So another face palette that I want to talk about are the Hourglass face palettes, the ambient face palettes, and this is in the dragon packaging. It looks, yeah, what can I say about these palettes? Everybody loves them, and it is for a reason, because they are that good, you know. So yeah, I had to include these in this video. Very good. Very expensive. Both of these are very expensive, but are very good palettes, or face palettes in my opinion. Okay, so you know what I forgot to talk about is one product of cream contour, but I'm just gonna show you right now anyways. It is the Victoria Beckham Stylist or whatever, and I do have the shade Travertine. This product, it's a very beautiful product to use on your nose. The shade is just perfection in my opinion. This product, I only use it to contour my nose. I don't really use it to contour my cheeks or anything like that, or my face or anything. I do use it only for my nose, but it is a very beautiful shade and formula, and just outstanding in my opinion. So another product that I wanted to talk about is from Victoria Beckham too. It is their concealer. A very beautiful formula in my opinion. The only thing is that it comes like in a brush thing. It doesn't come in like a doe-foot applicator or whatever. It's only downside about this concealer, and another downside is because of how much product that this concealer has. It has a little bit of product in this component or whatever, but it is a very beautiful concealer, very skin-like, not heavy, and it does have a little bit of skincare ingredients in this concealer, so that's a plus for me. So I love this concealer from Victoria Beckham too. So moving on to blushes, I do have this cute adorable little package from Rhode Pocket Blushes, and these blushes are so gorgeous on the cheeks. They make your cheeks, I am wearing them today, like I am mostly wearing everything that I'm talking about up on my face, you know. I do have some products from what I'm talking about. Anyways, I am wearing this Rhode blush. I did apply like in the front like of my cheeks, and it is a very gorgeous glowy blush. I feel like it gives life to my cheeks. They look very plump. I love the formula on these blushes. They are outstanding also, and just very beautiful on the cheeks. And the formula, like I said, gorgeous. I love these blushes from Rhode. So another blush, it's actually a powder blush, because the Rhode ones are a cream blush. So I'm going to talk about a powder blush, and it is from Gucci. These ones right here. These are so beautiful also. This is in the shade Radiant Pink 03. I feel like it is similar to the Rhode one because it does give a glow to the cheeks. The only thing is that the formula, it's not the same. Like this is a powder, and it is silky and soft, but this one gives a little more glow in my opinion than this one. I do feel like this one is a little bit more, you have to be more careful with it because it is a very pigmented blush more than the Rhode one. But overall, it's just a very, very beautiful Gucci formula for blush. Okay, so my last blush that I'm actually going to talk about is from Valentino. It's these ones right here. Now this one, I do feel like the formula, it's similar more towards this blush than the Gucci one. This Valentino blush formula, it is more silky, soft, and it does almost feel like the formula, the finish of this blush, I do feel like it's quite similar to the Rhode one. So overall, I do feel like these two are my two most favorite ones right now, more than the Gucci one, because I do feel like the Gucci is a little bit less luminous than these two right here, but they are all very beautiful in my opinion. But I do like more this one and the Rhode blush in my opinion. So now moving on to eyeshadows, I do have this one from YSL, and it is the Couture Mini Clutch one. This one right here, and this is in the shade 100. The formula, everything, like the mattes are very beautiful in this eyeshadow quad, and the shimmer, like the glittery one, it's very sparkly and just very beautiful in my opinion. Overall, it's just very beautiful on the eyes, and I just really like how it looks on me. Just the sparkly shade, it's very sparkly and just very pretty on the eyes. So I do really love this eyeshadow quad. So the last eyeshadow that I have is from Natasha Denona, and it is the Golden palette right here. So this palette, I actually thought I was not going to like it because it does look a little bit like with yellow golden undertones or shades, but I do really love this eyeshadow palette. I thought I wasn't going to use it as much as I do use it actually, so that's how much I know that I really love this eyeshadow palette. It's just, it complements my eye color very well. It makes them look lighter than what they actually are, I think. So it's just a very beautiful eyeshadow palette and a very outstanding formula from Natasha Denona. And the color story in this eyeshadow palette, 10 out of 10 for me from Natasha. So I love this one. I'm always gravitating towards using this eyeshadow palette. So yeah, I really love that. So the last thing that I want to know is a highlighter that I've been using so much. It's from Westman Atelier, this one right here, and it is in the shade Peau de Pêche. The only thing that I hate about this packaging is that it's so hard to open for me, because I don't know, it's just very hard for me. But this is how it looks, very beautiful. I'm not wearing it right now because, like I said, this blush, it does have a little bit of dew to or glowiness to it, so I'm not wearing it right now. But it is a very beautiful highlighter. Let me just apply a little bit just to show you guys how beautiful it is, like this. And on the other side, look at that, very beautiful. It melts into the skin so gorgeously. Wow, that's so beautiful. Love. Very expensive from Westman Atelier, but worth the money, you know. Okay, so my last thing is actually a setting spray, and no other than the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, the Airbrush Flawless setting spray. The setting spray is out of all of the setting spray, it's my favorite. I did forget to apply the setting spray after I finish my makeup, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit right now. It sets the makeup so well. It makes the makeup last so good. It's just a very outstanding setting spray for me, and it makes my makeup last a longer time. The reason why I don't want to use another one is because this setting spray is just so good that I don't want to use any other setting spray, because this one is just my favorite overall. I don't feel like using other setting spray, so my solid setting spray that I'm using right now. So yes, I think those are all my makeup products of 2024, or the best makeup of 2024 in my opinion. So that is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate you guys looking at my videos, and just if you are new, please do not forget to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, you guys.